In 1997, a young boy vanished during a routine school fire drill. Despite an extensive search, not a single clue was found and the case went cold. But years later, a school janitor made a horrifying discovery that would connect back to the boy's disappearance. What he found under the school will haunt you. It was a typical day at Austin Elementary School. Students were doing their usual morning routines and getting ready for another day of classes. But as the morning announcements began, the students were told to drop everything and get out of the building as the fire alarm had sounded. As the students lined up outside the school, one boy was nowhere to be seen. 4-year-old Timmy Castor had vanished. The last place he was seen was on the second floor of the school in his classroom. And when the teacher went to check on him, his desk was empty and the window was wide open. As the fire truck arrived at the school, the students were instructed to go back inside and look for Timmy in every classroom. But the little boy was nowhere to be found. The police and the firefighters searched the entire building and even brought in dogs to help with the search. But they couldn't find any sign of Timmy. He had completely vanished into thin air. Outside, the worried parents began showing up, asking what had happened to their children. Some of them had to be held back by the cops as they desperately tried to find their kids. But after hours of searching, Timmy was still not found. The only lead was a partial fingerprint on the windowsill, but it didn't match anyone in the system. And as the day turned into night, the search continued without any success. As the town began to lose hope, the police were determined to find out what had happened to Timmy. But as the years went by, the case went cold. That was until one day when a school janitor was cleaning out the basement and made a horrifying discovery. He was moving some boxes when he felt something hard beneath them. As he moved the boxes away, he uncovered a small hole in the concrete floor. And when he looked inside, he saw something that made his blood run cold. It was a pair of little feet. The janitor quickly called the police, and as they descended into the basement, they discovered the most disturbing thing imaginable. It was a small wooden box, and inside of it were some children's shoes, a hat, and some clothes. And then they saw the most horrifying thing yet, a little boy's skeleton. The police were able to confirm that the skeleton was that of Timmy, and they were finally able to bring the boy's parents some closure. But there was still one question that remained. How did he get there? The police never did find out what had happened to Timmy, or why he was put in the box and buried under the school. And that's what makes this case so haunting. What do you think happened to Timmy? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to check out the next one.